Here we go. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lifestyle Show here on New World TV. I'm your girl EJ, and I'm the host for the show. It's yet another episode, and we want to say a special shout out to all our amazing followers out there. If you haven't followed the Lifestyle playlist, please do not hesitate to follow us on New World TV YouTube. Don't forget to like. Do not forget to subscribe, and of course, keep sharing. On today's topic, we'll be looking at something, I don't want to say different, but something quite interesting. Turning mistake into growth. Now, mistakes are inevitable. It is something that is prone to happen. Very many of us, even after the mistake, we remain on the floor. We see that mistake as part of us. We decide not to grow past that mistake. We judge our lives based on that mistake. And people around us attribute those mistakes to us. They kind of see us in that mistake. Even after we've grown past it, they believe that we cannot be better than that error we've committed. And so it's making us want to ask, you, the person that has made said mistake, is it possible for you to turn that mistake into growth? Is it possible for you to become better through that mistake? Or is that mistake an end or the end of your life as a person? Today, we'll be looking at this topic, and I have two people that are very familiar, and they are going to be helping us talk about it today. So without further ado, let me introduce them. Hello, Miss Promise, how are you?
Hello, EJ. I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
She's Miss Promise Emmanuel. She's a film actress. It's good to have you here once more, ma'am.
Thank you.
And then we have Mr. Leonard Abraham.
Yes.
Mr. Leonard is an accountant, and he's also a teacher, right?
Yeah.
It's very good to have you here, sir.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, pleasure is mine.
All right, so I had to take out time to explain the topic, so don't waste much time doing introduction. Miss Promise, I want to ask you this question. When you make mistake, do you take responsibility for that mistake as a person? Or do you unconsciously try to, push it, instinctively look for who to blame for that mistake? Yes, I think that's, to kind of like exonerate your ego or something. I don't know.
Okay, I would say, mistakes are bound to happen. And when mistakes happen, we as human, we tend to blame everyone, but not ourselves.
Okay.
Now, for me to feel lighter, you understand, I want to blame somebody for my mistakes.
Okay.
Without looking inward that I am actually
at fault.
The reason for their mistakes. So it only takes growth and maturity for me to own up to my mistake and say, yes, it is my fault.
So, meaning that we human, we kind of blame other people for our errors.
Except ourselves.
Do you agree with this?
Oh, yes. People, it's something that is natural. You can see people who don't want to take responsibility. It's only a few people, a few set of people who understands what life is and what their position in life, that will be able to man up and tell themselves that, okay, this thing, I think is my fault, and I am supposed to be, I'm responsible for this. If it is somebody who, is not matured enough and doesn't have that, how will I call it, that stance, it will just be like, oh, he wants to look for someone else to
or something to
to
hold on.
Play the blame on. So
it does maturity and growth. So I actually said yes. I own up to my mistake.
Own up to my mistake, and it's not something that should be overlooked, but it's something that everybody should be educated on.
Okay. At what point do you think mistake is no longer mistake, but a repeated pattern of behavior?
I think maybe there's a difference between a mistake and a blunder.
Please help me.
Like the way people say, like, mistake can actually, there's something people say, when you do something unawares, mistake can happen as a result of carelessness. You are not aware, and if you are not being informed about this particular type of action or decision that you are taking, you will feel like, okay, this, because I tried it the first time, maybe it didn't work for me. You want to still do it again, not knowing that I don't have the adequate information to know that this thing should be done in a different way. So I will keep working in that same direction. And that is mistake repeatedly. Do you get it? Like I'm giving you an example now. When we look for the meaning of mistake, we said it's an action or a decision that is incorrect. And then it's actually yields an undesired result, and it stems from carelessness, ignorance. Do you get it? So somebody might be ignorant about something and he keeps repeating the same action. Like Mensa Watabi will say, if you don't change what is in your mind, you will not change the way you behave. You see? So that is just what it is.
Miss Promise, what do you think?
Just as I already said earlier on, mistake is only when you don't have much information at your disposal. Do you understand? But once you've noticed that there's a mistake somewhere and you keep repeating it, it's now a lifestyle. Because first, I know this is a mistake, but the question is, what am I not doing right?
Okay.
Because we fail to ask these questions most times. There are times you are going in a particular direction. For example, there's nobody to direct you on what to do, and you're making that mistake. But if you realize on your own that I've done this thing several times and I'm getting the same results, the question is now, what am I not doing right? At that time, now you come back to your drawing table, sit down and check where the T's are not crossed and the I's are not dots. There and then you can find out where the problem is coming from. But when you don't feel the need to know what I am doing wrong, then it becomes a pattern.
Okay. Now, have you ever realized that what felt like your biggest breakdown was actually life forcing you into a necessary breakthrough you were avoiding? Has that ever happened to you?
That has happened several times, but most times we refuse to see it in that light. That's just the truth. Because now, we have abilities.
Do you have a story to back it up?
Hey, God. I don't like sharing that because even till today, it's a kind of, I would say, when I was in school, I'm a fast talker.
Okay.
Very good. And I feel like I do most of all this, how do you call it, debate and every other thing. But one day I was on stage, the thing hooked me.
I can imagine.
And this debate was that there was money involved.
Yeah.
And they were like, if you start, your colleagues, you come and and this was the concluding part. This thing hooked me. I didn't know what to do. I felt like I've actually messed up. But when I went back, I was like, if this thing hooked me, I can develop another means of not allowing this thing to happen to me.
Yeah.
What I did now was like, instead of me using big vocabulary when I was speaking, I devised a means of looking for a simpler and shorter ways of words. Communicating. Now, had that not happened to me, I don't think I would devise that means of words speaking more fluently and better. Do you understand? Now, when you come to your workplace, there are times you'll be working, then they will sack you from your workplace.
Yeah.
Now when they sack you, I'll be like, what am I going to do? There and then, I always tell people that poverty make you to discover talent. No, I'm telling you, poverty. The same way mistakes can make you discover your talent. Now, there was a day I was listening to one man, he's a comedian. Then he now said that he never chose to be a comedian. No. That was a mistake that he made, and they laugh at him. As in, the thing was a mistake, but people laugh. Then he was like, if this thing can make them laugh, now let me just venture into the business. That was how this man became a comedian. So this man, she's Alibaba now, this is their comedian, Papa. That's his name, Abi. You go and listen to it. He will tell you he was never born to. But to just circumstances that push him. But the question is, are you seeing beyond the mistake they are making, or you want to live in it?
Okay. Quickly, can you add something to what you have just said?
Okay, yeah. Based on what she said, something can actually, it's before you make any discovery, something will always trigger it. Now, let me give an example. I worked somewhere, and I have this zero tolerance, and I'm my temper. I don't have control over my temper, so I had an issue with my boss, and it was a very serious one, and I reacted. So she and I, we are going back and forth till you have to involve communities and all those things. Yeah, it was that terrible. So someone was telling me that you are making a mistake. In all these things, you shouldn't have spoken to the woman. I said, but this involves lives. Do you understand? So at the point, they were all pointing at me that, oh, it's a mistake, it's a mistake, it's a mistake. Now, and I told myself, okay, since I've gone this far, I'm going to resign. They said, that is even another bigger mistake. Do you understand?
His ego was getting in
Yes.
his way.
Yes,
like...
he said, that is even another bigger mistake. And eventually, I resigned. Now, when I resigned, I went home, I was like, God, even if it is something that we can do reconciliation and I pick the job again and continue. But I think, it cannot be the same. But if this is a mistake, I've actually done it, then let it be. So like 2 weeks later, I had a phone call that, okay, someone wants a person for a particular position. And the person told me that, are you available in order to occupy the place? I said, okay. I went and I spoke with the person, and that was how I got that other one that is even paying better than where I was before. Okay. Do you see? Okay. So it was that led to that particular thing here.
Now, let me ask you something. I'm glad I'm focusing on you because I see men are very egoistical.
Okay.
Yes, it's sort of like your nature.
Okay.
Yeah, something embedded in you. So we ladies, we can't do without it.
Yeah.
We've learned to live with it.
Yeah.
So if that is the case, as a man, in relationship,
okay,
do you genuinely reflect on your mistake? Or do you hide behind pride and ego? Believing apologizing makes you look weak.
Well,
Don't lie.
I will not lie. I'm going to be very honest with you.
Yes, please.
As a man, even though we have ego,
you can never apologize.
We should know. I have to understand something. I'm dealing with a person, not a thing.
The realization comes later. Indeed. Don't come on now. You're giving me theory. I want it practical.
See.
When the situation, when you're in that, circumstances, right?
Yeah.
Determines your action.
Yeah.
So, in the middle of that chaotic experience you're having with that other person, in the middle of that altercation,
I can lose it.
Exactly.
I can lose. Yeah, I've always lost it. But the thing is, the thing there is, my ability to reflect, okay, the way I handled this, I think I should have done it this way.
That should be like hours later after the altercation, right?
Yes, because at that point in time, everybody's blood is hot now.
So why? I want to understand why is it? Why do men do that? Why is it in situations, in problems, in circumstances, you hold on to your ego, like you just hold on to it?
That's why we're talking about mistake now. So it's a mistake.
Why is it a mistake?
Yes, it's a mistake. Because, okay, now let me tell you something. I know that, like I said earlier, I'm in a relationship with somebody and something is happening. I know that at that point in time, I'm dealing with a person. It shouldn't be all about my ego. So me holding on to my ego is a wrong decision I'm making at that time. So that is a mistake. So my ability to go back and reflect and know that, okay, this person, there are instances, so I might be right. Do you get it? But it depends on what I'm looking at. Okay, I want peace no matter what. Do you get it? But at the end of the day, I believe that if I'm able to correct you, if I want to correct you, I should be able to bring the correction maybe in peace, in love, and so that you'll be able to understand me.
Can I ask you something? As a man or as men, is apologizing or admitting to errors, does that make you people look weak?
No.
Please be very honest.
No, I don't think
admitting to errors, does it make men generally look weak? Or when we ladies point out errors, does that demean your strength as a man?
Well, for me, no. I don't think. It does not demean.
It's not a general thing.
It's not a general thing. And I don't think it should be. It's
wait, Mr. Promise, what do you think?
I would say men, they're egoistic in nature. Yes. Let me just give you percent. If you have 100 men, only 30 out of that 100 will boldly tell you, I'm sorry.
I'm one of those 30 now. I'm one of those 30.
Do you understand?
I'm part of the 30.
And you know one thing about these men? Even when you point out their mistakes to them, they want to give you 1,001 reason why what they did is right, even knowing it is wrong. And some
Wait, is it the one to give you reason, like why they did what they did is right, or why they did what they did?
No, why what they did is right.
Okay.
Despite knowing it is wrong.
Okay.
And now some of them, when they say they cannot win the arguments, instead of telling you sorry, maybe you've asked for something, or maybe you made a demand. At that point, they want to fulfill all those your demand, all your promises. Instead of not come to tell you, oh, I'm sorry, I own up to my mistake.
But some ladies don't like the sorry. They want something in return.
Wait. I know you're running too fast. I know I pushed the question first to her because I want to now face her. Miss Promise,
Yes.
why do women? I want to use women so that it does not look as if I'm speaking to just one person. Why don't we own up to mistakes? This one is a problem for us.
Okay.
Why don't we own up to mistakes?
I
Why
like
is
the fact
it
that
that
you are
when
the
you
one
catch us
talking
here,
about this.
we tell you no, it's not here. We twist it. So we play mind games. Why do we do
Now, I would say I want to just speak generally, out of experience. Do you know most times, me personally, I do own up to my mistakes. So
Yeah.
if I know I did that mistake, but most times people will tend to use that mistake against you.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? Now, for you not to use that mistake against me, I'll decide not to own up to it. But deep down, I know you fuck up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But you don't tell him.
As you know, say I fuck up, I no do well, but I'm going to stay there.
Should you not say it?
And no matter what, I will take
now.
it because
Because
I didn't want them. It is one thing. I own up to my mistake, and the reaction I get from you tell me whether to do that next time again.
Exactly.
That's just the thing.
Matters.
I'm telling you.
Correction
Me,
matters.
I will tell you, oh, I did this thing. It was a mistake that I did this thing. Then maybe, okay, let me say, for example, I told you, as my man or my person, oh, please, I'll be going to so and so place. Maybe from that place, I moved elsewhere. Then you call me, I'm like, oh, where are you? I told, oh, babe, I'm not around though. I went for a party. Then you be like, but you didn't tell me you're going for it. I was like, yes, so something just came up. I just said, I just go. Do you know, after some days, I'll be like, as in beginning, I'll be like, I just text you, oh, I've left you, I'm going to see where I am right now to save me all that stress.
Yeah.
I did not do it. Now, do you know that maybe in 2 weeks or in a month's time, I will tell, oh, babe, see, I'm going somewhere like this, oh. He will tell me,
don't go anywhere from there.
No, it's not. It's like, from there, now you now go elsewhere. Do you understand? I will not be like, I made a mistake by even telling you that I left where I was going to another place. Now, see, at the next time, I will not want to tell you such again. Because the reaction you're giving to me, it's not giving me comfort.
But what if you just say, don't worry, that won't happen again? Like, wouldn't that solve
As it just
an issue?
just
I made that mistake, but don't worry, I've learned my lesson. It won't happen again.
Now, do you know that some of us now, personally like me, I hate somebody reminding me maybe something that I came to you and I tell you, I did it wrong. I know it's wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They want to remind me of that thing again.
Every time.
Me personally, I hate it.
Every time.
As in me as a person, no. I don't know if you know that, but me personally, I hate it. I feel like if something has happened and we trash it out, let it die there.
Okay.
Don't come then to maybe 3 months. I'm saying something, you keep it in.
But there's a statement that ladies can forgive, but they will never forget.
It's true.
Why?
No, do you know one thing? Listen, I said now, do you know?
Oh, ladies.
Now, I want to bring a lady's vibe into it now. I may not forget, but I will not talk about it again. But one thing is, I make sure that thing, I will not allow a situation that made that thing to happen again to happen. That's ladies for you. Now, if, for example, let me just say, for example, maybe water brought problem. The way I will avoid water. So that thing will not happen again. Because once that water come now, I will be forced to remember what I'm not supposed to remember. So I will avoid that water in a way that if water is coming like this, I'll pass like this. Okay. So if you asking me why this water, I said no, don't worry. But I know what I'm trying to. That's women generally for you.
You want to play safe, okay? That's
now,
wonderful.
Mr. Leonard.
Yeah.
Let's push back to growth a little. Let's just step away from relationship.
Okay.
Is growth really painful? Growth, yeah? Is it really painful, or is it the death of pride and ego that makes it feel unbearable?
Like growth?
Yes.
Well,
because while you're growing, a lot of things are dying inside of you.
Yeah.
Your pride and your ego is one of those things.
Yeah.
Because you have to be submissive regardless of your gender. either you're submissive to learning.
Yeah.
To learning. So if you're submissive to learning, meaning you have a superior being.
Yeah.
Being is not the word. A superior person.
Yeah.
Overseeing whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah.
That in turn brings you down when it comes to your pride, your ego, and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Well, I believe what I know
So
is
which is painful? Is it the growing that is painful, or the death of the pride and your ego as a human being?
At least for me, I think it depends on what I focus on.
Go straight to the point.
Yes.
Answer me. Don't play around the bush. Give me one.
Okay.
I don't want this biased question, biased answer.
No,
Give me one.
it's
Which
not-
is
okay.
it that is painful?
For me, I feel like
Is it growing or your ego and your pride that is being squashed? Which of them that makes it? Which makes it more painful?
okay. I think the painful one is the pride being squashed. Let me put it this way.
Yes, please.
If I say pride, my pride, it does not necessarily mean that it is an unreasonable overestimation of my worth above someone, but maybe this could be something that makes me unique, which I hold dear. Do you understand? Now, let's say, imagine I come somewhere, and this thing that makes me unique, you want to play down on it. Like, it will hurt me. Do you understand? Let's say, for instance, I'm the smartest person in the room.
Okay.
And anytime I come here, I know that, okay, I will figure out one or two things. Do you get it? And once it is done, like, once we put that into action, things will just set rolling. Do you get it? Then all of a sudden, someone comes and maybe he's...
Smarter than you.
Yeah, no, not just smarter. Maybe he's a superior, like the way you are saying. Someone who is going to oversee our action and all those things. Then he wants to play down on that. Do you get it? And this particular quality of mine, people respect me for it. And then he wants to play down on that. That's going to be painful. I don't think anybody will, even though maybe you might not react, you will not allow him, his bad attitude to change your good behavior, but you will feel it. Do you get it? At the end of the day, you even wish, okay, how I wish I was not here. Do you understand? You wish like maybe you were not there for him to be, giving you those kind of vibes that you don't really want. That one is painful.
Miss Promise.
For me, I say it's
Wait,
growth.
sorry. Before you grow as a person, I think you have to admit to ignorance.
Yeah, that's what
Right?
I want to say. Growth in its entirety is painful, no matter how we put it. Because while growing, first you learn,
Yes.
you will learn and relearn.
Actually.
Do you understand? Now, let me just take I like giving real life instances.
Yes, please.
Like me, for example, someone that knew me 5 years or 6 years back will tell you I've changed in some certain ways because of growth. Now, I'm this person, I have foresight. But when I come to this room now and I see your hair, I can tell you, if you turn your hair this way, it will go like this. And take it up and down. If you do that, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, because I don't want that thing to happen, I will insist that you don't do that thing the way you want to do it. Because I have already seen the end results. Then you are like, no, what I'm saying is not like that. It should be done this way. Now, because you don't want to agree to my own, I get angry. Do you understand? And once I get angry, I'll be like, anything I want to do, you can do it.
Yeah.
You see me, I'll become inactive
Yeah.
or in participating in that particular thing. Now, at the end of the day, it now boils back to what I was trying to avoid. But in my times of growth, I now learned that everybody must not take your opinion at every time. But even at that point, it was very hard for me to let go.
Yeah.
Because I know what I'm seeing. I'm trying, I don't make this mistake you're trying to make, but you said no, that promise I will not take your own opinion. That's what you're going to do. At a point, it now made whenever I go to a meeting, I don't want to talk. It was in school. I'm not the Totola. He was at my HOD in school.
Yeah.
So we actually went for our SRC meeting. I said, I don't forget school. I said, SRC.
Yes.
Very good. So we went for
SUG.
SUG, yes, I'm in a Christian Union.
Yes.
Not a spiritual union. They got back SUG meeting.
That's
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So when we went for that meeting, so we were actually planning for our students' week. So we were making plans, seeing everything. Somebody spoke, and I said, okay, this. When I said, our friend said, no, it's not be like that. That thing came up, and I was like, I was angry, as in, because I know what I was seeing. When the man didn't talk. After everything, the man now called me to his office that he understood
what
what
you
I
are
was
saying.
trying to say. But I should remember that this is a meeting.
A meeting.
And there are
That
people
everybody
there.
must not buy my opinion.
And he's saying that by experience.
Do you understand that everybody must not buy my opinion?
Yeah.
That I should learn to tolerate other people's opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss
This is
Promise.
another mansion of growth. Do you know, it took me time
For you
for me to not
to
be
accept that.
If you talk, I'll say, whether since you not accept my own, let us do your own. But if at the end it boils back to my own, I'll tell you, Shebi, I told you, but you said no.
Okay.
So that is one of those painful. As I'm like, this is what I need to grow up.
Okay. Now, we are gradually coming to the end of this episode. So any moment now, we should be wrapping up, unfortunately.
Okay.
Miss Promise, let's hit the nail on the head. How do we turn mistakes to growth as humans? Seeing the kind of world we live in right now, that's one. So seeing the society we are in right now, the 21st century youth, and the fact that we are so in haste to avoid or to admit to our errors, and then we are so much in a haste to run away from mistakes. Yeah? So even when you make the mistakes, you run instead of correcting it. How do we then turn mistakes to growth and become better?
Turning mistakes to growth only depend on the choice. Do
Please
you understand?
focus on career for me.
Yes.
Yes, please.
It only depends on the choice you make.
Okay.
Do you understand? The way you choose to react to your mistake will either make or mar you. That is just the thing. So for a mistake to become a growth, it's what depends on individual differences. Because the way I will see my mistake and I react to it is not the way Mr. A or Mr. B will see that mistake and what react. I'm talking about career-wise.
Yes.
I've been working at least for 10 years now or 12 years in an official world. An official word, you call them, an official word, I'd be very good. Now, when I began working, my first place of work, the man I was working with was a man that taught me in school. And I was just told, come, there's an opening. Then I came there. When I came there, so we had a meeting. So after I worked for 3 months, then we had a meeting. Then the man said something. Then I raised my hand. I said, sir, this you are saying, I will not do it on. I came to work the next day. I was given a query letter. The next day. I was given a query letter. You know what query letter means?
Yeah.
So after I replied, the man, after everything, they still punish me. They got money from my salary.
Yeah.
The man now said, do you know why I did what I did? I said, no. He said that beyond work, I have a personal relationship with you.
Yes.
If what I said didn't go down well with you, you should have voted after the meeting. You come to my office, give me reasons, and I will permit you. He said, if I had permitted you, others will find a reason to do the same thing. That was why I did what I did. Do you know that knowledge alone has helped me I've worked in different places, and this alone, only this alone, has kept me to a place that when you want to see something, they'll be like, oh, go and call that girl. As in career-wise, it has helped me. That is another growth in that way.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Promise. How about you?
Yeah. There is a saying that no real lesson is learned without mistakes. If you make mistakes, that's where you will learn lessons. And success does not really teach lesson. You understand? So it is what you've done wrong. When you identify it, then you will know what you are supposed to do right. So if you don't make mistake, anybody that is afraid of mistake is not actually, if you're afraid of mistake, you are not ready for success.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to make mistakes, you are not ready to grow.
You cannot grow.
Because mistakes is just like, what's the name of that man that discovered Bob? He said he did it over 1,000 times. Yeah, Thomas Edison. He did it over 1,000 times before he...
The 1,000th one that he now got.
Yes, he got it right. And the moment he got that thing right, It was easy for him. Now he was no longer teaching people the errors that he made. He was teaching people the right
results.
thing, that thing that was what produced the result. So nobody should be afraid of mistakes. It's part of life. You have to accept it. So
Thank you
that is it.
very much. We've actually come to the end of this episode. I'd want to give a take home for this. Here's the thing. Every one of us here, as humans, we are imperfect.
Yeah.
That's one thing you should know. So have it at the back of your mind that you're not perfect. So that realization helps you to understand that it's okay to make mistake.
Yeah.
But it is bad for you to make the mistake and remain in that mistake. That's one. It is bad for you not to accept when you make the mistake. When you're told that this is wrong, it's bad for you not to reflect on it. It is bad for you to be argumentative. It's okay for you to argue, but when you see that you're at fault, take time, go into your closet and search your heart, like Miss Promise said. Instead of just arguing, you may not say it outrightly, but try as much as possible to avoid not making the same mistake again. Now, in businesses, many of us want to start up business, but we are so scared of starting because we are scared that when we start, the money will waste. Is that the money waste or something bad happens? It's okay to try. It's okay for the business to fail. It is okay for you to restart again. He gave instance of Thomas Edison. So it's okay for you to keep trying until you find the one that works. So mistakes is okay. We can turn it to growth. That is everything we've actually said here today. They've been amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Promise. You're always awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Leonard, for coming.
Thank you.
God bless you both for today. Until we come your way next week, special shout out to our producer, Mr. Jerry Esonam. And then we have our director, Monsieur Richard Yengao. And once again, I am EJ. Until we come your way next week, stay blessed, stay safe. Plenty love from me to you. Bye-bye.